You know what's cool? Shooters have been a staple in gaming since the dawn of time, when you had little fucking dumbass monkey people getting 360 no-scopes on their Xbox 360. It all started with Wolfenstein, but we're gonna skip that one, it sucks. Boom, says Doom, known by many as the Grampy Master of first-person shooters. This shit was fire, and kind of unique to most modern shooters, where most of them go straight. This one has you going all over the fucking place. It was really cool if designed well, like the first two stages, but then you get to something like this and it's like what is this? How are you supposed to navigate this? It's unknown. There isn't any sort of indication on what the fuck you're supposed to do. You press a button and, random walls will open up from a fucking mile away. So now you have to scour the whole fucking stupid ass level just to get the yellow key. Like, what the fuck? One thing Doom does really well is strategy through variety. You have 8 weapons, all of which do different things and have different properties. You also have an abundance of enemies that I'm too lazy to explain or research. So let's take this shizzle and put it into some examples. The shotgun, it would be good at dealing with small guys, and if lucky can spray through people behind it. The chain gun is good at dealing with crowds and stunning larger PP heads. Rocket launchers are good with long range and deal a lot of but can also do the same damage to you, so watch out, you know. The shotgun uses technology called hit scan, which makes the damage immediate, whereas something like the rocket takes a bit to actually arrive to target. Some time went by, and you know, there were some pretty good games. There was Quake and other games. Years went by. Wait, what's that noise? Oh my god, it almost sounds like a dope-ass game is about to come out. Oh, who would have fucking guessed? It's Halo! Who could have seen this coming? Halo is probably one of the most important games. If not for games in general, then definitely for the shooter genre. It not only made esports something worth talking about, it was also the first game to become some huge event, like Halo 3, and making it to the mainstream media. Holy shit, this game is good. It took the abundance of enemies from Doom by the balls and practically tore them off with the refinement they added to it. Grunts, elites, shield bitches, and some big dudes, this is all they had, but they made some really unique AI. Unlike Doom, this is a fucking army, GoArmy.com, and they act like a fucking army, GoArmy.com. You kill the elites, and the grunts scatter in fear. The big boys are always in pair, not just Han Soloing it, because what army would do that? You remove the shield from the elite, and they know their time is limited, so they become more aggressive and sometimes even run at you. The grunts oftentimes get scared if you kill enough of their allies, and almost always get scared if you kill their higher ups, the elite. Sometimes they even go suicide bomber, knowing they're fucked. I don't really know much about the shield guys, so I'm not going into them. That's not even the tip of the iceberg. I don't know if you know this, but this shit came out for a little box called the X. Now, what few may know about this fabled X is that it uses a little thing called a controller. You know what that is? A little controller? You know what a controller is? Before all this techno junk, most shooters used a keyboard, not a joystick. So the fact that these motherfuckers were not only able to get this shit working efficiently, but also made the control template for practically every game in a 3D space? I don't know about you, but that's pretty fucking wacky ass. 6 years go by, that's a lot of new fucking shooter franchises to happen, so I'll just give a little speed read to some honorable mentions. Battlefield, Far Cry, I think Bioshock, Counter-Strike came out a year before Halo, but I'm still counting it, fuck you. Nintendo surprisingly gave in with Metroid Prime, which is a dope-ass game. Also, Call of Duty. We're going to be talking about this one for a bit. Now, Call of Duty is not my favorite franchise, not by a long shot. But I'm not just going to stand by and say it didn't kick ass. It kicked mega big ass. It shot you in the fucking knee and killed raccoons. I'm talking about Modern Warfare, by the way. It didn't have any fancy enemies, and it didn't have open levels for exploration thank God. But for every con, there were about 30 pros. It had great level layout and pacing, amazing story having you grip to the edge of your seat, plethora of guns to use, and an incredible community of 10-year-olds. It also had some bomb-ass game feel, but I already talked about that in my immersion video, so check that out if you want to hear about it. Call of Duty was a big part of my childhood and a huge deal to modern shooters, once again redefining the template for modern shooters to come, for better or for worse. So that leaves us to now, the present. Where are we? Well, in 2020, most shooters consist of shitty campaigns, copy-paste gameplay, and an increasing dependence on battle royales. I can't say it's pretty because it's not. It's pretty fucking ugly as a matter of fact, and a damn shame too. The genre has been plagued with microtransactions and just a lack of passion like in the days of old. And if there is any passion, it's fueled mostly by money. I understand that making something new is harder than just making the same thing over and over again, but wouldn't it be better for all of us if you just got off your asses for once and tried to think of something new? This method the gaming industry has stepped into is nothing short of depressing. And with all this copy-paste bullshit, microtransactions, lack of effort, or passion, it's sad. Everything's driven by money, and while money is required to make a game, I'm aware, alright? I feel like a poor man could die happy if he's doing what he loves, and that's all I really have to say. Bye.